First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Nathan Mossy, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
Jean Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Seattle, shortstop, Jean Segura.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Leonys Martin will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's Leonys Martin. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine, don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And the changeup is way low that time.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Metcalf is over, and he puts it away for the first out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
At the plate, Danny Valencia. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Working to escape the first inning jam. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. High in the air. Metcalf just to the left of the mound. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ariel Miranda, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
So coming to the plate, Mitchell Friedman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Mitchell Friedman.
Fastball in there for a called strike. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Mutter is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Metcalf. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 8.
Go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Heredia comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, center fielder Willie Mays.
Ready now, Willie Mays. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Striding into the box, Colton Wong. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Camp is there. 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, number 15. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Number 15.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here it comes. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-2 once more. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Motter is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
So striding in, Mario Crespo. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Not close. It's 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
He got lucky right there behind the count 3-0, and you knew he was going to green light. He just didn't get any lift. Giving up a single, he still kept him in the ballpark.
Brian Camp.
Stepping up now, Brian Camp. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it is on 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. Crespo rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Charles Graham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So stepping in, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Huffman.
Into the box now, Sammy Huffman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The batting average at .360 coming in. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
3 runs already home here. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, it couldn't have worked out any better. The 9-hitter gets a single and moves the lead runner to third. Now you're first and third, and here comes the top of the order.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitchell Friedman. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on the show. At the plate, Guillermo Heredia, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
5, Guillermo Heredia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Nope.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, Jean Segura. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Leonis Martin.
Striding in once again, Leonis Martin. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That's wide, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Now here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And by the time he recovers, they'll have no play on him at first. It's an infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave a couple. Still down 3-0. Ready for another chance? A.J. Metcalf. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
A.J. Metcalf.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out to short for Segura. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
So digging in now, number 15. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Fouled back. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A little bouncer. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Danny Valencia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Colton Wong will stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here it is on 3-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box now, Mario
Leading off
Crespo.
the 4th inning, first baseman Mario Crespo.
First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Brian Camp. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman Charles Graham.
Coming to the plate now, Charles Graham. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Rips this one to first. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat,
13.
couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off and throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
In now, number 13, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Good waist pitch. 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard on the ground towards short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show Saturday baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Hit down the line at first. Crespo gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 5.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. Metcalf is up with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop, Jean Segura.
Jean Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. In now, Sammy Huffman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Sammy Huffman.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Popped up. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 2, Mitchell Friedman.
Digging in once again, Mitchell Friedman, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. To third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
Ready for another shot now, A.J. Metcalf. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Willie Mays would be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Standing in now, number 15, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
Two-1, here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Yeah, Matt, you know, if you got 100 pitches already in the 5th, I don't see him getting deep in the game at all. This is really at the critical juncture.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Here's Leonys Martin. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. A couple of walks for him thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Mays has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Evan Scribner enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Evan Scribner.
Ready for another chance. Mario Crespo. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Crespo.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ruiz has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Brian Camp. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Charles Graham.
Digging in and looking for more, Charles Graham. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martin going back on it to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in once again, Danny Valencia 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1 and 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Second baseman number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in to try it again, Taylor Motter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. None left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. Striding in once again, number 13. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Here, a solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Sammy Huffman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready once again, Mitchell Friedman. He's set, and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this lead swells to 7-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on. I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, A.J.
Into the box, A.J. Metcalf. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Heredia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 15.
So striding forward now, number 15. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valencia ranging into the outfield. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. This is lifted out to left. Heredia has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Once again, a 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's down to third. 2 is left. Metcalf in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Jean Segura standing in. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Mays moving forward. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Settling in now, Mario Crespo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Brian Camp. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Charles Graham.
So coming to the plate, Charles Graham. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Number 13 would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it too. And the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Leonys Martin starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Nelson Cruz will be next. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. Full count. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. A couple of walks for him thus far. First offering on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs.
Your attention, please.
Lindstrom
Now
enters
pitching
from the
for the
pen to
Indians,
begin the frame with a sizable
26,
lead with which to work.
Seth Lindstrom.
Kyle Seager will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Seager will wait on the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Metcalf is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 7-0 shutout final today. Nathan Massey wins his 3rd of the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only the 1 hit. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors, They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.